Hello, welcome to the Chip Off the Old Block Toys. I am Jeff, and today we're going to start building the brick bank. I'm not sure if I'm going to finish this on, doing any further live streams on this.
Hello, welcome to the Chip Off the
And
Old Block.
basically, what had happened was I was out in the shop, and it got way too warm out there. And I decided to come in, sit underneath the air conditioner, and while I was out there, I found this set, so I thought, you know what? This would be a great set to put together. I want to have all of my modulars put together and displayed in my shop. So I'm going to go ahead and do this, and I am doing something different to see if I can keep up with the comments while doing a live stream. Because I've got, basically what I have here is I've got one screen that's got the instructions, and I only have one screen on this. So I've got my phone going too. So hopefully I can see your comments, and I do see comments. I see Greg saying hello, and Light and Hatch saying hi, and same with Brick Sergeant. Hello everybody, how you guys doing? How's your day going? I got to be careful when I'm out in that shop because it's 99 degrees outside, and so therefore it was well over that in the shop. So I was out there for about 5 hours today. And I decided, enough's enough. I'm coming in. When the dog's hair is starting to get singed on the end, it's time to come in. No, I'm just kidding. It wasn't that bad. So you guys enjoying your holiday weekend? I hope you guys are. And this is a little bit different building like this. Yeah, thanks, man. I kind of felt that. As you know, these things feel nice when they're up against you like that. Okay, so what did I do wrong here? I did something wrong here, so let me try to see if I can figure this out. Okay, there we go. I did do something wrong, but I'm not sure what I did. Huh. Maybe I built this wrong? From the beginning? Yeah, I did. Okay, well, like I said, I'm kind of doing this off the cuff here. Mine is as lazy as you can be. Yeah. No, man, trust me. Being out there in the shop, I wasn't doing any real work. I was just messing around with Lego, trying to get my stuff together for the show coming up in November. And the good news is my lug got invited to another show, Idaho Falls, in October. We're not going to push up the deadline for this big city collaboration because we all need as much time as we can get. So I'll probably just display the same thing I did last time, the helmet. And I'm sorry if it gets a little loud. It's about the best I can do though, because this is, like I said, this is kind of off the cuff, so I didn't really plan this. I didn't lay out any pieces. I just kind of dumped them and focused the camera in so you can't see most of it. You can only see a little bit of it. Oh, and thanks, Light. And I love this one too, man. This brick bank is awesome. Absolutely awesome. Okay, let's see. Okay, got everything there. Okay. Sorry, guys. I do talk to myself when I build. I just don't argue with myself. That's all. If I start arguing, well, it's time to have me committed. But the shop is going very well. I had the roofers come out and they did their part and they sealed it up, and I sprayed water all over it just to make sure. And sure enough, when I sprayed water, there's nothing coming in. And I mean, I was out there with the hose for a good 10 minutes spraying it down, and nope, no leaks. So I'm proud of them. And they said they could do the same thing for my walls. So, and let's see. Greg says I'm playing with my Camaro Z28. Awesome, awesome. What stripes did you finally decide to go with? Now, I mean, you sent me pictures and everything, but I know that others don't know here, so I'm saying that for their benefit, not because I didn't pay attention, Greg. And Light and Hatch, are you going to build a bank, your custom Lego city? You know, I haven't really thought that far. Eventually, my goal is to customize everything in the city. Meaning, like, I have the corner cafe, but mine has 5 levels and it has an interior, so it's been modded. And eventually, in my city, I want everything to be modded or mock. So, not really sure. I might, and you guys are gonna hear Max, because Max is boy, everything wants my attention right now. You're gonna hear Max. He's crying. He wants attention. Which he didn't get any attention today because I mean, look, man, I was out in the shop and he can't come out there. It's too hot for him. And not only that, Max doesn't believe he's a house cat. He thinks he's a lion, which is going to get him in trouble with the critters out here. So I can't have him out there, not in good conscience. He won't make it. He'll get eaten up. And I mean, if you guys have ever seen Max, he's too big to run away from anything either. So he kind of has the same problem I do. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not that big, and neither is he. But I'm just joking around. But he does have trouble running though. So. Oh, cool! I saw those pieces earlier. Now, if I can only find them. Here's one of them. Just make sure I got everything here. Okay, yes I did. Yeah, he is a good cat, man. He's, you know, I kind of forgot how old he was, because he started off as my son's cat, and then when my son moved out, he didn't take him, and I kind of got left with him. But he's a good cat, so I don't really mind it. So Max is. I looked at pictures of Spencer when he first came home. And I figured, and Max was a kitten in the picture, so Max is 5 years old now. And since you want to be pets so bad, I'm going to make you part of the show for about 30 seconds here, buddy. Okay, here we go. Gonna look up at the camera, let him see you. There you go. Yeah, I know, you're just starving for attention. So there we go. Alright. He didn't like that. And let's see, Brick Sergeant, I built the 7.6 Dodge Charger from Fast and Furious. I love that one. I have that one, and in my old house I had these bookcases and I had them all displayed. Which reminds me, today I came across 2 of my builds that were like that. I came across the Bugatti and the orange Porsche. I still have the white Porsche in the box. I've never got around to building it. And so maybe one of these days we'll do a live stream like this where, you know what, I just kind of having a lazy day. Let me just kick on a live stream and see what happens. Yeah, he is spoiled rotten, Greg. By the way, he's 20 pounds, if you guys couldn't tell. Which is way bigger than a cat should ever be. But, you know what? I've only had him for about a year, so, and he was 22 when my son left, so I have tried to slim him down a little bit. It was harder back when we had 2 cats because I had to put out enough food for 2 cats and they both got to it, but now that we just have 1 cat, it's a little bit easier. And Enzo doesn't mess with him too much. Enzo tried to mess with Max when I first got Enzo, but Max is kind of crafty, and Max swiped him in the nose once, and that's all it took, was getting swiped in the nose once, and now Enzo's like, nope, I ain't playing with that guy, he's rough. However, I do have wildcats in the property, and they're mousers, and Enzo still goes after them, so. So right now I'm kind of in a holding pattern when it comes to the shop. I'm just waiting for some Bricklink sales to come through. Well, it's going to be quite a few, but because I need to peel off the wall on the outside, and I have to put insulation in it, and then have the guys come over and do the roof, or the walls. I'm sorry, because the bottoms of the walls are not waterproof at all. Water comes in when it rains in the bottom, and I got to put insulation though, because once they seal up that wall, I can't get to that wall. The other walls I can wait on because they're not covered up. This particular wall has plywood the whole way, and it's got shelves built in front of it. So to go back and do it later, it would just be an absolute mess. So I'm kind of in a hold pattern, like I said, for the shop right now. I'm just waiting on money, and if things don't go very fast, then it's going to get cold here, believe it or not. I mean, today was, like I said, was 99, but I was thinking about that today. In 6 weeks, it's going to be freezing. 6 weeks from now, we might even have snow on the ground, because how north we are. So I'm in southern Idaho, if you didn't know. So, you know, I got to take that into consideration. If I don't get that done before then it'll be spring before there'll be enough of the ground that's not covered up for me to do this. And let's see, Lighton says, I just built set 76402 Harry Potter. Which one is that of Harry Potter? Is that one of the newer ones? I bought a couple of the newer ones, and I just haven't gotten to it. And honestly, maybe I should stop buying them for now, because number one, I need the money for the shop. Number two, I just don't have time. With this collaboration that we're doing for the lug, I'm really busy with that, and that's not a bad thing. I really enjoy being busy, to be honest. It keeps me out of trouble, or so my wife says. Which actually, right now, unfortunately, she's in the Army, and you only get a holiday when they say you can have a holiday, which even though it's a holiday, she did not get a holiday. She's working actually right now, so that's why she's not here. And I know, Brick Sergeant, you know how that goes. When it comes to the Army, you get whatever they give you. And let's see, Greg says, I want the BTTF DeLorean to be back in stock. Yeah, I actually like that one too, but again, I hope you can get it. I do think it's a fun set. But I think my Lego buying might suffer for about the next year, because I've got to do electrical, insulation, I've got to do electrical insulation, sealing the walls, and HVAC in there. So we're talking some big money. So I might even have to take a second job. Just kidding, I won't do that. Bricklink is my second job. Let's see. Yes, I do. Your free time is what they give you. Yeah, it really is. And Lighton says, I had some of the old Harry Potter sets, and the new ones are great. Yeah, you know, I agree. I actually like, for instance, I mean, this one's kind of old now because it's been out for a while, but the Diagon Alley, I actually like the newer one than I like the older one, because the older one didn't sit on plates and didn't have sidewalks in front of it. However, I do wish that the newer Diagon Alley would have come with the bank. I think that would have been cool. It was missing that, but you know what? All in all, it's still a good set, so I can't like, you know, knock it too much. And I am liking like Dumbledore's office, the astronomy tower, and that kind of stuff. I do like those sets. In fact, I do have them, and I do have both Diagon Alleys too, by the way. There's great sets. Okay, let's see. Oh, I did that wrong. Turn that around. I'm not finding pieces as easily as I said. Oh, hey, how you doing, Axel? Gute Nacht, good night in German. Hello, people. All right, man. Well, it's nice of you to stop by. Hope you can stay for a little bit. But if you can't, I certainly understand. And I do intend on getting back to doing live streams. Maybe not as many until this big show is done, because I've just got so much going on that it's going to be next to impossible to keep up any sort of schedule when it comes to live streams. I do enjoy doing live streams. So we'll just see how we can work that in. And boy, I am not finding pieces very well. I guess note to self, next time lay out the pieces like you usually do, right? That's what I usually do. Let's see. Oh, and I learned that I might get my granddaughter for a week or two. My daughter, the mother of my granddaughter, she wants to go to Finland, and she does not want to take her daughter with her, which I understand. And so I've been asked if her father can't do it, which the father's kind of in the picture, but not really. But I've been asked that if he can't do it or won't do it, that if I'll do it. And of course I will. I love my granddaughter. She's neat. I don't know. She was part of the channel, kind of. I've had her in a couple of videos and all that. But I haven't had her on a video in like 2 years. So she's grown quite a bit since then, and she's quite sassy. Oh, Dutch, and I'm sorry. I don't mean to. Okay. I know that German's gut not. So it's close, I guess. But no cigar, correct? And Brett spilled. Hey, how you doing, man? Brett, saw you on a live stream the other day. Try to remember who's live stream now. I can't remember. I go with those things quite a bit. Yeah. And let's see. Lighton says, I also just finished the Simpson House set. Oh, yeah. I love that one. I've got that one, too. I did not get the Quickie Mart, though. Just didn't have the money at the time. And I kick myself for that every time, because I really did think that was a great set. So anyway, my daughter's telling me that she should know more very shortly, like by the end of the week. She should know whether or not she needs help with my granddaughter. And if she does, I've agreed to take her. So she'll be here, and she's cute. She's 4, and every now and again when I talk to her on video chat, I show her the chickens, and she's always telling me, or she's always asking me if the chickens talk. Which, I mean, you guys know chickens can't, but to a 4-year-old, you know, that's a legitimate question. Boy, I am just not finding pieces, and I know they're all here, because I built this once, and then I took it apart very slowly and stuck it in 2 different bags, and both bags are here. So I know all the pieces are here, but when you've got pieces laid out like this, it is difficult to find. But no excuses. I'll do my best to find them here. Let's see. Oh, you too. Okay, all right. Greg, I'm hot-blooded. I just went to check it and see. Okay. Don't forget to hit the like. Oh, thanks, Brick Sergeant. I appreciate that. You know, Brick Sergeant, I never asked you this, and I probably should have. Do you have your own YouTube channel? Do you do live streams and that kind of stuff? Because if you do, I would be happy to turn on my machine while I'm building Legos and watch you. That goes for anybody here. If you've got your own thing, man, let me know. I love watching live streams. And if you know me, you've probably seen me on quite a few live streams. I'm known to comment and make jokes. No, not always funny, but they're funny to me. And that's all that matters to me. I like to joke, and I like to joke quite a bit. Oh, okay. Well, see you later, Light, and I appreciate you stopping by. I certainly do. Okay. Well, I was looking for the wrong color. That's maybe why I couldn't find it. And this was the first set that I noticed, by the way, that instead of having the square edges on this bracket, it has, instead of having square, it has rounded. And some of these, by the way, I bought a couple brick banks because I parted them out. But some of them had the square, some didn't. And I'm sorry, I got distracted there. I was kind of watching the chat for a little bit. And Brick Sergeant says, no, I don't. I'm just a person who follows others as brick. Okay, that's cool, man. Well, if that ever changes, please let me know. I'd be happy to even jump on a live stream with you. I do that a lot too. You'll see me on other people's live streams. Usually cracking dumb jokes, but hey, what the heck, man? Nothing wrong with bad jokes. I love these little flower pots. Okay, now I gotta do 4 of those, which I had trouble finding pieces just for one, so this is gonna be interesting. Of course, now I'm throwing them. I don't know how much time I'm going to spend out in the shop the next few days. Number one, I'm working. And number two, it is supposed to be 99 tomorrow and 98 on Wednesday. I think Thursday is when it's supposed to cut down to like 86 or something, which, believe me, that's very welcomed. But because of that, I don't think I'll be spending a whole lot of time out there. I'll probably crack the garage doors open because I got a garage door on each side. I'll probably crack it open and, you know, just let some ventilation in there. But other than that, I don't think I'm going to be out there. It's just that's too rich for my blood. It's way too rich. Or too hot, I guess is the right word. Sorry. I was out there for a couple hours a day, so I'm tired right now. But yeah, this brick bank's a good one, and you know what? Maybe I will just continue doing the live streams on this one until it's done. I don't know. We'll see. So I need to know these lavenders, which you would think that'd be a color that would just stand right out, but maybe it's my older age. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not that old. I'm in my late 40s, I'll tell you that. Alright, well, I'm not finding this. I'm actually not finding a lot of pieces. Oh, and have you guys been following my Grand Lion Hotel videos? If you have, please let me know. I have a couple questions. I just want to get some feedback on that. So, first of all, please let me know if you've been seeing them. And if you have, can you please tell me what you like and what you don't like about it? You're not going to hurt my feelings. I actually appreciate any feedback I get. I don't know what the heck, guys. I can't find it. So I'm going to go ahead and set this right now and hopefully I'll find it in the future. And if you don't follow the videos, could you tell me whether you've seen one and you don't follow it? So that way I know whether it's just a matter of maybe you're not seeing that it's out, or maybe you've seen it and you don't like it. I mean, that could be possible. Where's my lighthouse at? You know what? I just got I just got the email today saying they charged my credit card. I ordered it on the 1st, so 4 days later, they're just now getting to it. So I don't know, Greg. I really don't know where the lighthouse is, but I did order it, and it should be on its way here, and that's one I'm really excited about. I think Lego did a good job on it. Yes, I'm saying that before I've seen it. I've seen plenty of pictures. Haven't seen it live, but I've seen plenty of pictures. Boy, that sounds like a line that can get me in trouble with Mrs. Chip. No, I'm just kidding. I gotta keep this family friendly. But that's one thing about me and Mrs. Chip. We tease each other a lot, and you know, that's just something that goes along with being married for as long as I've been married. Or we've been married, I should say, not I, because it's not just one person, obviously. But we do. And sometimes you might even think that from the outside looking in that we don't like each other because we joke around so much, but we do. We just like joking around a lot. We'll be married 27 years. Wow. I guess I just didn't realize how long it's been. And Axel, I only noticed the face cam on the top left. Yeah, it is really small up there. I figured you'd rather see the Legos than my mug, but you know, hey. Okay, so now I'm finding more pieces here to this. Well, if this wasn't an impromptu, I would have laid out the pieces, and I kind of really wished I would have now, because it's getting really hard to find some of these. And if I'm missing a piece, guys, I'm gonna have to go out to the shop, which is a jog out there, and it's hot, and I did not want to go out there. So I will, if I'm really missing something. But like this right here, I'm missing the flowers. I'll skip that because I can keep building without it. That doesn't matter. But this right here is going to come a point, if I can't find it, I'm going to have to go out there and get one. But we'll see. We'll see. You know what? I said that, and look at this. No need. Brick Sergeant, I can stand hot temperatures after 15 months of being in Iraq, and I can handle the cold as well. I've been watching the videos you posted, and I think you're doing great builds so far, Chip. All right, well, thank you, Brick Sergeant. The temperatures, I'm getting used to it. I mean, I would have to say, I kind of grew up spoiled, because my dad was in the military, but my mom, she's deaf. And I don't mean like hard of hearing, I mean like she's deaf. And so growing up, the military didn't like moving us a whole lot, and so they didn't. And so I missed a piece. I'm sorry, I need to go back. Yeah, I did miss a couple of pieces. And because my mom was deaf, the military didn't move us that much. And so even though my older siblings moved around a little bit more than I did, I really didn't have to move around a whole lot. So we spent our time in California, and California's got some very beautiful weather, especially in the Bay Area, San Francisco Bay Area, because that's where we were at, Moffett Field Air Station, if you've ever heard of it. It's now closed. It's now Moffett Federal Airstrip or something like that. I can't remember what they call it now, but it's definitely not what it used to be. Oh, I found one of the flowers. I'm sorry. Oh, messed that up. Let me fix that. So yeah, I spent most of my time out in California, and then beautiful weather, semi-arid, maybe about 30-40% humidity, so not too hot, not too cold. Very mild winters. And then when my dad retired, he stayed there until I graduated. Well, my younger sister graduated high school, and once she graduated, my parents figured it was time to move back to Utah, which is where they're originally from. And so, yeah. So I guess what I'm trying to say is I spent most of my time in the Bay Area. Not all of it, most of it. And it was very beautiful and very mild. So coming out here, it's like, ugh. But then again, I've lived other places. I've lived Germany, but Germany's weird. Germany, or not weird, but the weather there is, they're pretty far north. And so Germany gets kind of warm in the summer, but not, I don't think it gets terribly that warm. I don't remember it being humid except for maybe a day or two here or there. So it's very mild. The winters are cold. They can get cold, yes. And I found one of the pieces for this. Now I just need one more of those tiles and I'm done with that. Oh, speak of the devil. Right here. So, if you don't mind me asking, Brick Sergeant, I know you just said that you were in Iraq. Would you, are you comfortable enough sharing some of the other areas you've served? And if you're not, that's fine. I don't want to put you on the spot if you're not comfortable. So, feel free to ignore my question or answer it. But I would like to know if you're comfortable. I always think that's interesting. Axel says, German weather's weird. Try Dutch weather. Humidity is bad here. Yeah, I was in southern Germany, yes. I was, Mannheim. Which people don't realize, it's to the west is France by, I think, like 30 minutes, if I remember right. It wasn't really that far. I've lived most of my life around the East Coast and been to many other places in the Army. Okay. You know, my dad, he was in the Navy. He retired from the Navy. And he was, I guess, he's technically a veteran because of Vietnam, but this will make sense when I explain this. He never actually did any fighting while in that conflict. And the reason why is that my dad was part of the P-3 Orion subhunters squadron. And so when the Vietnam War broke out, they did patrol the coast because China, they didn't want them to get involved in the conflict like they did Korea. However, he was never on the ground. So it was considered active duty, it was considered hostile, but never had to fight. So he kind of lucked out on that. And I really mean lucked out because that was a tough fight for a lot of people. And I don't mean to, and in no way am I demeaning anybody who had to fight. I understand. It's all part of the whole thing. That's why it's called a conflict. So. Okay, let's see, make sure I'm building this right. Doing the vault door right now. I was stationed in Baumholder, Germany. Okay, yeah, I know where Baumholder was. Yeah, I know it's Alaska, Oklahoma, Fort Sill, and Fort Campbell, Kentucky. Yep, I know what you're talking about there. There's some of my people there. No, I'm just kidding. No, I do like Fort Campbell. Been to it. Also, Fort Knox, been to it as well. I like the museum at Fort Knox. Fort Campbell is actually quite large, landmass wise. Okay, I'm trying to see if I can pick up some pieces here that I need, and I'm not seeing it. That's one of the disadvantages of building like I'm building, like I said before. I'm looking for the rod that goes in here now, but I'm just not seeing it. So it's supposed to be a 5 long. A rod like, nope, not this one. Shoot. Hopefully I'll find it soon. Otherwise I'm going to skip the door for now, because let me stand up and see if I can see it. Sometimes that helps. Okay, I am not seeing that rod, so I'm going to carry on. Mannheim is more middle south. I live 5 kilometers from the German. Wow, you're really close. He's still a veteran from being in war zone. Yeah, that they did consider him a veteran when he retired. That's correct. And he did serve. They did active missions the whole time during Vietnam. They just didn't encounter any enemy. So. Oh well. I'm looking for the wrong color, guys. I'm sitting here looking for that rod, expecting it to be dark bluish gray, but then when I look at the instructions down there, it looks like it's tan, which is correct. It does come in tan. Yeah, here it is. Dark tan. There we go. Okay, my goof. And Greg says, when I get my disability fixed, I'm going to a recruiting office. Well, I know that Mrs. Chip would like to talk to you. I'm just kidding. She's currently doing recruiting right now, and I can tell you this much: she's really glad it's going to be over in December, because she has not enjoyed the recruiting. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to give anybody any ammunition to at her job to go after her, because some of the people that she works with subscribe to my channel, so I gotta leave it right there. But Brick Sergeant, I know you probably know what I'm talking about without having to say it, and that's all I'm going to say. Alright, so now we need some more pieces here. Got Lego sticking in my arm, that hurts. Oh, I'm building on the computer, which I'm having kind of trouble with it. It's hard for me to see it, to be honest. And maybe it shouldn't be, but it just is. And that might just be my old age talking. Just kidding. Well, let me ask you guys this. I've started this on camera and on a live stream. Do you guys want me to continue with this in future live streams? Because if you want me to, I'll schedule another one, and you know what? We'll keep going. I don't care. It's up to you guys. I'm going to build it either way. And I always enjoy having a few minutes to talk with you guys. I did not enjoy the break from you guys. I got caught up in these other projects to the point where I just couldn't. So But now that things are backing off a little bit because I'm getting the hotel, you know, pretty far along, I might be able to squeeze in a live stream or two of this. Finish it up. Oh, look at that! I found this piece. That's awesome. Okay, well let's get this on there. I'm missing a few pieces still. Oh, here's one of them. Every time I say that, I find it. So, Greg says I'm planning to go into the Marines. And Rick Sarter says, yes, I do. Talking about the recruiting stuff. And after 24 years of service, I've had all I could take. Can you zoom out on the instructions? And Brick Sarter says, do it how I want to. Well, either way, I'll figure it out, guys, whether I'm going to do live streams or not. I got a little bit of criticism from one channel member saying that I was doing too many live streams, which I don't know. I don't think you really can do too many, but I mean, I enjoyed it, so whatever's. Okay, let's see. Okay, wait. I must have missed something. Because there's no way that's going to go like that. Sure enough, I did miss something. Alright. Yeah, I was looking at that and I was like, there's no way that could work. I put a 1x1 plate instead of the clip. The clip's what I really needed, so. And I personally like doing live streams, videos, and I like switching it up because everyone has their preference. And so because everyone has their preference, I like to kind of cater to as many people as I can. So, like for instance, when I do my speed builds or my time lapses, I know that it hits a certain amount of people who just like seeing it. Some people don't. I'll tell you one thing. I did an analysis of my channel last night. I was looking at some stuff, and what I noticed was when I do the 3-in-1 creators and I do the comparison of them all three side by side, those videos get the most views. And I thought, wow, that's kind of cool. You know, I wouldn't have thought that, but okay. You know, and now that I know that, I'll do more of those, you know? Because whenever Lego does come out with the 3-in-1, I typically buy all three, and then I do a video of each one, building it, and then do the last video, a fourth one, with all of them together. And like I said, when I looked at that, those videos are doing the best. So, it's kind of a little trial by fire going on here. And I absolutely love the staircase. This is totally cool. And Axel says, I wonder how many is too many. If you want, you can watch 2 to 3 live streams. You know, sometimes I do. I admit, you know, the kind of job that I work, you know, I don't always have time to watch videos, but a lot of times I do because I'm doing reports, I'm fixing a file that broke, I'm doing a variety of things, and I'm not always in meetings. So my job actually, you know, a lot of us watch videos, and as long as we get our stuff done, no one says anything to us. And as long as we show up to all our meetings, you know, no one really cares. So I agree with you. I do watch live streams as well, and I watch typically Lego ones, sometimes some true crime. I'm a true crime fan. Not of people doing true crime, of watching the stories of how they caught them. Let me just make that clear. More sarcasm than anything, but and Brick Sargent says everyone does it differently, and every person likes to say how they think it should be done. I let each person do what makes them happy, and I appreciate that, man. But honestly, though, if there's ever anything that you feel that I could do better on, I don't mind hearing it. I'm not a softie. I'm not the kind of person that's going to be like, oh, I can't believe this guy hurt my feelings. Nah, man, you're only helping me get better. So, you know. Okay, so now we got to put this down. I love the spiral staircase. This is like, this is awesome. Okay, make sure I didn't. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay. I like how they did that. The staircase, and then the next piece makes a lot of sense. Oh, wanted to tell you, oh, Axel says I'm going to try and get some sleep, have fun building and chatting. All right, man, have a good night. It was good to see you. And I wanted to tell you guys, my dog kind of twisted my arm today. I was letting him run loose because it was just too hot. Letting him run loose in the shop, and I had the garage doors open so he could get out. And at one point, he did leave the shop, and he went over by my truck and sat by the door, the passenger side where I always let him in. And so I thought it was so cute, and I knew what he wanted, because I'll take him to, we don't have much here, but we do have a Burger King, and I take him there sometimes, and I get him a plain hamburger, you know, just the bun and the meat. I always remove one of the buns though, because he won't eat one of them. So when he sat by the truck and was being good, I was like, oh, he wanted to go to Burger King, so 'cause that's usually where we go. So anyway, I took him today, and it's been a couple of days since we've gone. So anyway, really enjoyed it. Took him out there and got them the plain hamburger. And like I say, he kind of twisted my arm, and I did let him. So you know. Here comes Max again crying. Oh, Max, not right now, buddy. Boy, I'm having trouble finding these pieces. Yeah, I can't go for too much longer because I've got Bricklink orders that came through over the weekend, and I haven't even touched them yet. I've been kind of sloughing those off. I don't know. I mean, I appreciate the orders. That's not it. It's the fact that this was a long weekend, and you know, I didn't feel like doing anything that even looked like work. So, kind of really didn't. Alright, well, I can't find that piece, so I'm going to go ahead and stop here. We've been going for about an hour. I do appreciate you guys tuning in tonight, and I hope I gave you a little bit of entertainment at least. So, you guys be good to each other and stay safe out there, and like the video if you haven't already. I'll catch you guys on the next one.